Hello, everyone. Welcome or welcome back to the Venusian Light Tarot. So today we are going to be doing a intuitive flower reading, pick a card reading. You guys seem to really enjoy these flower readings, and they are probably my favorite reading to do as well. So I figured we would do another one. So we're going to see here today who is tugging on your energy and why. So since we are in Pisces season and things are very intuitive right now, this could be someone that maybe you have like a soul connection with, twin flame, soulmate, or just whoever it is, but something about like the telepathy here between you and a person, or who is kind of just wanting to get into your energy or tugging on you intuitively and energetically, and why. So we have 3 flowers to choose from. Let's just set the intention here together before we start. So Spirit, let's set the intention to allow for whoever is meant to hear these messages today to be drawn to this reading if it's for them. And just take what resonates. If you feel drawn to this reading intuitively, then it could be for you. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and see. So group number 1, you are going to be this flower here. Group number 2, you're going to be this flower. And then group number 3, you are going to be this flower here. So really choose intuitively, not just by the appearance, but just choose whichever one feels right for you intuitively. And yeah, we're going to see here who is tugging on you, who is intuitively sending you energy, and what do they want with that. And so if you would like to book a private reading, I have those details down below in the description box. There's a link over to my scheduling site as well as my Etsy shop for mini video and written readings. So the timestamps are down below, and whenever you're ready, we will jump into group number 1. Hello, group number 1. If you chose this flower here, let's go ahead and see. You can just look at the flower, kind of infuse your energy into it. So Spirit, allow me to channel, please, details for anybody who is here who has chosen group number 1. So can you tap me into the energy? I'm hearing the name James, so that just came in real quick. Can you tap me into the energy of who is tugging on group number 1's energy? So most of this is going to be romantic. We'll set the intention for that since most of you kind of want to know that. But if something else applies, then you can take it that way. So telepathically, energetically, some kind of soul connection maybe, just who is tugging on the viewers of group number 1 romantically, intuitively, and why? What's the reason for that? So allow me to channel here for the viewers for group number 1. Allow me to channel some specifics, please. I'm seeing something about dance. I don't know. It almost looks like, I don't know why this is coming up. It's something from like the 70s, some kind of dance party from the 70s, or maybe somebody was born in that era. But let's see. This seems to be somebody who may have had different choices, either 2 different options, or maybe you do right now. You either have 2 choices between, a person and them, or maybe they have a choice to make between you and another person. And this person who we're talking about here, who's tugging on you, they have been really searching for something that you provided that they haven't been able to find somewhere else. So one of the reasons that this person has been tugging on you is because of that. And that would be specific. It won't be the case for all of you. But if you did know that they're in another relationship, or if they chose somebody else over you, it feels like they are not satisfied there. Or even if you met and then you met and they were already involved, it's like there's something to where this person is involved elsewhere, or was involved elsewhere for some of you, and they're still wanting something with you, or they're still tugging on you. I'm hearing the name Austin. Could also be Austin, Texas for some. This person, I'm hearing the word drama. Again, this pile, there feels like there's someone here, whoever this is involved in some kind of drama, or they brought you down into some drama at some point. And that's how you would probably know who they are. And I just feel like this person feels stuck right now. They feel like it's almost like the way it's coming through is they hope and they wish and they almost like desire so much to be like closer to you or to come towards you or to come back around towards you, but they feel like their hands are tied. They feel like they can't quite move, freely. So instead, they're going to be telepathically or energetically sending you energy from afar. I'm seeing surgery here, or surgeon for somebody. They either have gotten surgery or they could be a surgeon for somebody. Not all of those little details will resonate, of course. I'm seeing the moon. So yeah, since we're asking about like intuition and telepathy too, this person could be ruled by the moon, or they could have Cancer in their chart, or you could, and there's just maybe some kind of mysterious connection between you both. So they may feel very emotional even about the situation with you, or there's a secrecy here with the moon too. There's a secret element to this. This person, I'm seeing them in like a closet and they're just sitting back there in the corner and they don't want to come out. Again, this could be someone who has a lot of hidden aspects to their personality. They could also want to hide sort of things that are going on in their life right now even. Maybe they don't want to fully reveal that to you. But since we're asking who this person is, it feels like, and Spirit's saying the reason is because they're viewing you as someone who's in a quite opposite space than them right now. So I don't know if maybe they're just going through something, or you offer or provide like an opposite route than where they're currently at. So this is someone who is energetically connected to you because they feel that sense of something about you, which is like a brightness, and they may feel like they don't have the courage maybe, or again, they're involved in something, so they can't quite physically come towards you unless you're already involved. And if that's the case, then they are just continuing to kind of send you energy from afar. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords here. So somebody could be an air sign, could be you, or could be someone around them even for some. Yeah, this seems to be somebody who has an element of some kind of uncomfortable emotion right now. It's like I heard the word regret, but then it's almost like the word regret turned into another emotion, but I couldn't pinpoint the emotion. It's like regret mixed with numbness, mixed with something that they feel tied to. So this person feels like they don't quite fully understand their emotions. For some of you, this could even be someone who doesn't fully understand like energy or what spiritual connections are. Or energetic, telepathic, intuitive connections. And so they could be not sure what that is, or like what they're feeling, with the reference of the moon here too. It's like I'm seeing someone standing on their side of the fence and then you're over here. So they kind of can't get to you, or they don't understand this. And again, since we are kind of in this Piscean energy and we're asking about energy, it could even be something which is like metaphorically speaking too, like they could feel this emotional or spiritual tug into your direction, but from an energy standpoint, they may not be fully open to that experience kind of feeling. I'm seeing somebody playing basketball here. Somebody could play basketball. For some, they could also be very tall, especially if they do play basketball. Maybe some other sports too, but specifically basketball came through. This person for some could be from a different country. They could be from overseas, wherever you are, or just from a different country for some. I'm seeing a locket, like one of those necklaces that is a locket. So I'm not sure if that's what that means, if they gave you that, or if you just wear a locket, or something about a locket here. Who is tugging on you, group number one, energetically, romantically, intuitively? Yeah, they're returning me back to the message where they can't find anyone else like you. And take this how this will apply. If this was someone that you met briefly or something, or again, you met at a time where they're not available, it's like they're always wondering what could be with you, or what could have been with you, or something like that. But others of you, if you did have like a history or something, or if you know who I'm talking about, they may just feel like they can't find kind of, or they, anyone else. They can't replace you with anyone else, even if they tried to. I'm hearing that you brought color to their life. Like I was saying, you may bring something quite opposite than what they either feel, like their lifestyle, or you just in general, like you bring some vibrancy or color to their life, and that's why they feel so drawn to you. And it's like the spiritual meaning behind that is that you have a lot to kind of learn from each other, and you have a lot to teach this person, and they may have been drawn to you for that reason. It's like there's some kind of expansion here or open feeling that they feel with you, or that you would provide kind of for them. I don't know why this is coming up. This could be like a clue for some of you. Sometimes I get these random visions. I'm seeing somebody try to open a can, and then you couldn't open the can, so then they open the can for you. Maybe that's something that means something for you. Like a can of food. This person, they have quite a few times, I'm hearing, they have wanted to express more of this feeling. They may even have wanted to say something along the lines of that they feel some kind of bond with you that goes beyond just this physical world. And they may have even texted out or written out a message to you. But then again, they don't, again, I keep getting that they don't quite understand what they're feeling. So they may not think that it's real, or they may not know what they're feeling, so they don't send the message anyway, and they get kind of wrapped up in their fear about it. I'm seeing the Joker. Is it the Joker? Yeah. I feel like it's not called the Joker. From the movie The Joker. I guess it's called that. I'm not sure why I'm seeing that. This person, yeah, okay, the reason that I'm saying this is because this person does wear a mask. And again, like I've been saying, this is somebody who probably portrays themselves to be someone different than they really are, or they have a tendency to hide their emotions quite well. And so that could manifest as they are involved somewhere else and they're not happy there. It could be someone who just acts like they don't care, or they have a certain role in life and it's not really like who they are. So this person is someone who is a bit emotionally disturbed, I will say, or they could have a lot of just troubled emotions, maybe just right now, or that's who they are in general. Again, I was seeing the moon here. So specifically, maybe when it comes to you though, since we're asking, they are someone who hides those feelings, those deeper aspects and feelings towards you. But nonetheless, they are, and I'm going to look in a second why they're pulling on you more specifically, but just to get the overall sense here first, I'm hearing angel. They could even see you as someone who's an angel, like you look like an angel, or there's something about you which is very alluring, but in a very tender way too. Like that's why they're drawn to you as well. And for some of you, this won't be the case for all of you, but maybe you are somebody who's like represents the light. Like I was saying, maybe you do something spiritually, or you're just like an angelic, nice person. And maybe they represent the opposite, just for some. Like maybe there's someone who is darker in kind of soul or personality, or they're going through a dark time or a dark night of the soul. And so their draw to you energetically is because of your light. And I think that they need not need, but they crave something about you. I'm seeing roller skating. I'm seeing something about a life vest, something about, I'm not sure if it's scuba diving or not scuba diving. You wouldn't wear a life vest, but I'm seeing somebody just jump out of a boat with a life vest. I don't know what that is. It could be that you've done something like that, but Spirit also speaks in, like metaphors and analogies. So maybe, they're afraid to go too deep, so they have to wear a life vest kind of emotionally. I'm hearing the name Scott really strongly. Could be a first or last name, I guess. This person, again, they could be, I'm not sure if they like have the flu or a cold right now as we're doing the reading, but I'm seeing someone curled up in bed with like a thermometer. So, you know, again, that could be literal, or that could be someone who is struggling with maybe some lower vibrational kind of things in their life right now. Who is tugging on you? I'm hearing, I wish I could see you. I wish we could see each other. This person wants to see you in person, though. They want to be closer to you in physical form. They also, again, the regrets coming back to me, that emotion that they're not quite familiar with their emotions, I feel, or they haven't been up to this point. And actually, as I go deeper into the energy now, it's kind of coming together more, because I feel like this person has shut down sort of their emotions for you, which has even led to sickness. I'm not saying that, you know, them not being with you makes them have the flu, but it's something to where they, like on an energetic level, there's things that they haven't been honest about, like, and that has made them sick in certain ways. And it seems to be partially connected to you, where they have regrets about the choices that they've made, or they have regrets about not, you know, maybe choosing you or moving forward with this connection with you. And so that's why energetically they can't seem to come forward physically yet, or they don't quite often come forward to you physically, but yet that's how they feel. So that's why they're taking the kind of energy approach. And they may not even know they do it. I mean, this could all be from a higher self level, depending on how you feel about this or how you resonate with this. I'm hearing mathematician. Somebody could be a math teacher, or maybe you met in some kind of math class, just for somebody here. Physics, I'm hearing too. Who is tugging on you energetically? Group 1. Yeah, I'm hearing the song Fix You by Coldplay, but I just heard something like, can we fix it, or can I fix it? So yeah, for a lot of you, this is most likely someone that you have either had like a connection with and things didn't work, and they chose, again, something different, or you moved forward and you chose something different. Or it could even be that this is someone that you did sort of not even have a chance with at all, and they just, on an energetic level, they almost wish that they would have given you more of a chance or chose this connection fully. So let me ask now, why is this person? And then I'll ask at the end any more details to how you may know who it is. I'm hearing John Travolta. So I don't know why in the beginning I was seeing something that looked very similar to the movie Saturday Night something Fever, I think. So I have no idea why that's coming up. I'm not sure if that means something specific for somebody. So why is this person tugging on group number 1 energetically? What's the purpose? What's the reason? Why? Again, they're showing me the moon again. Well, I'm getting part of it is actually because of just the soul connection between the two of you. Part of it is that you both feel this mutually, like the soul connection here. Something even about right now, like that's maybe why I felt the call to do this reading, because in Pisces season, there's maybe more of this intuitive, energetic pull between people that are connected this way. So that's one reason why recently it's even more so for them thinking about you. Why is this person tugging on you energetically? Because I'm seeing somebody go on a track, like the same circle around the track over and over and over. There's something to where, again, there's like either some kind of circling regret that they have that they've never been able to fully let go of, or they see you as like a way for them to move out of whatever routine or cycle that they're in or unhappiness that they're in. And so they intuitively feel you and kind of want something with you so that they can sort of get out of that rut or let their regrets out, something like that. I'm seeing a leopard here with the mouth open, like growling sort of, you know, it almost looks like there's some kind of desire for like something more, or like a passion coming through even, or something to where they want to like break that cycle. And again, the reason why is because, and this is kind of like if it is like a 5D thing, they feel like in their physical world right now that they can't quite do anything. So instead, they're going to take the route of the energy way, even if they're not sitting there and doing it that they're aware of. But this person is, you know, again, it's like two worlds. We can either do things in the spiritual, the 5D level from the higher self, but that doesn't always align to the 3D self in the physical world. So that's kind of what I'm getting. The reason why they're doing it is because they don't feel capable of something more right now in the physical world. Or if you're already together or talking, they don't feel like they can maybe fully blossom or manifest into the version of themselves that would be aligned to you in that way. I'm hearing the name Diana. Or Diane, maybe. The reason why too is because this person feels a guidance towards you and again, their intuitive way. It's not clear to me if they're aware of that. If there are more spiritually evolved, or if there's somebody who's like intuitive naturally, they could be kind of putting that piece together, like, this is why I've been thinking about them, or this is why I feel tugged, is because we're actually guided together on a more deeper level, or spiritual level. Others of them may not understand that again. And so it's something to where the why has a lot to do with spirit pushing them to you, kind of, or pushing them to make changes in their life. And for some, it's because you do serve as like a light or an inspiration to this person, regardless of what you want with them moving forward, or what, you know. I'm seeing fairies here. Some of you could have a connection to fairies, the fae. This person could work on cars for somebody. They could even have a lot of different cars in their garage, or they could work as a mechanic. This person also has been tugging on you because they seem to be kind of sure that they want to see you again. I keep getting, or that they want to meet up with you again, or bump into you again, or whatever the case is. And it seems like they have like I don't want to call it a plan, because I don't know if they have a plan necessarily, but they have some sort of knowing or desire that down the road, the two of you are going to be together, or meet, or further this connection. This person could have a certain friend that, this is super specific, it won't be for everyone, but they could have a friend that likes you as well. Or it could be the opposite. They could have a friend that doesn't like you. There's just something about a friend next to them that like talks about you. And I can't tell if it's like in a good way or a bad way, but there's someone that, it doesn't even seem like your person's doing the talking though about you. That's why I'm saying it's somebody else who's talking about you, about them, or about you to them. I'm getting country music here, so somebody could like country music. Yeah, and for someone specific, like I said before too, this could even be someone that you didn't have a chance with. So if you're wondering maybe who this is, it could be different groups of you, but for some, it could be that, you know, maybe for example, let's say that you met somewhere, maybe a party or something, or event, maybe even you know their friends, or they know your friends, but you felt like there was a connection, but again, maybe the timing wasn't right, or one or both of you were involved. And it's like you're wondering if, or they're just tugging on you because they still think about you, and they still think about that day that they met you, and they still think about what could have been, kind of, and whatever that block was that sort of prevented the two of you from moving forward. That's why they're still holding on to this, because they still wish something would have happened. That's for some. So any other detail, Spirit, for how the viewer will know who this is? Can you give me any like specifics for how the viewer will kind of click together who this person is that's tugging on them energetically? I'm hearing married. Again, somebody could be married, was married, you're married, maybe the two of you are married. Something about marriage for some. Something here about two different locations. So you could be from two different locations, or somebody could have moved away from the other. Someone who is athletic, or they haven't, this is super specific, maybe somebody lost a lot of weight, or they were they looked different when you first met them or something, and they've lost a lot of weight, or they've been exercising a lot. I'm hearing coast to coast. So for some, it could be a coast to coast kind of travel, or something about the coastlines. Again, something about a friend. I don't know why this friend keeps coming up. I'm hearing buddy. So I don't know if someone says buddy, but I'm seeing someone next to them a lot. And it looks like a friend, like the same sex as them. I don't know if this person travels with that person. That's just for somebody. It could be a brother, I guess, too, or a sister, but it seems like a friend. I don't know why they're coming up, though. That could just be how you know them. Maybe they travel a lot with that person, or they're always with that person. I'm hearing an M name, Mike. This person, again, this could be specific. They may have had some bad habits. Again, maybe it's with that friend, or it's with a group of people. Maybe they were into, drinking too much or drugs or something, but it seems like they're not, most likely like not in that space anymore. I'm hearing Iowa. Maybe they're not in that space anymore, or they used to be, but they're not anymore. Kansas. Again, these won't be for everyone. So if those don't resonate with you, it doesn't mean that it's not for you. It's just some people maybe need confirmation. Yeah. For some of you, I keep getting this vibe of like a group of people. I'm not sure if this is like someone that you used to know in the past, or I don't know why it almost gives me the impression of like maybe like again, this won't be for everyone, but like a small town and they're part of a group of people that you no longer connect with, or you no longer in the same town or something. And it does kind of feel that this person is in like a different spot than you in life. And I think that it's because you could be in a much better space right now in your life, or you're much more like spiritually evolved than this person. I'm hearing the song, I found out about you. I found out about you. This person could be on the shorter side for some. I'm hearing the name David. Something about police academy, or policeman, policewoman. Something about, again, the coastline. I'm seeing sharks on the coastline, so maybe someone lives near the beach. Yeah, at some point, or possibly even still, depending on how you resonate or know this person, they could have just been kind of lazy, or they could have been just living kind of a life that honestly wasn't the best or the most, they could have had bad habits, and again, things like that, or just extremely lazy. But let me actually just, are they still in that energy? they've gone through a big life change, so probably not, or they want to go through a big life change, so it's like they've stepped out of that, or they've become drawing closer and closer kind of to maybe you, or feeling more connected to you. Okay. And lastly, I'm hearing Romeo and Juliet, so whatever that's going to mean for you, maybe you have that kind of Romeo and Juliet story. But I will leave it here, group number one. I hope that this could resonate. I hope you could figure out maybe who this person is. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. I'd appreciate it. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love. Hello, group number two. If you chose this flower here, you can go ahead and look at the flower and kind of infuse your energy into it. And let's go ahead and see what we can pick up on here. So who is tugging on your energy romantically? So Spirit, can you tune me into the viewers that have chosen group number two? I'm hearing same, I guess I can't say it on YouTube, but SEX. So it could be a same SEX connection, but not for everyone. But tune me in, please, Spirit, to who this person is, please, that is tugging on group number two's energy. Intuitively, telepathically, energetically. What can you share with us here? Any details, please? I will say right away, you may have more than one person come up here for a few of you. So if you feel like there's more than one person that there's details of that resonate, that could be the case, because there could be a few people here. They're showing me like the quantum realm here, and how there's people, a few people maybe, who are tugging on you. But we'll hopefully try to pinpoint like one person. We can set the intention to get the most prominent one. Let's see. I'm hearing jealous right away. So this could be someone who has a jealous tendency or a jealous streak. Maybe there's something going on right now involving jealousy. And for some, there could be, even since I had seen multiple people, there could be like a cause for jealousy here when it comes to this. Maybe somebody's tugging on you because it may not be the only reason, but because they've seen you move forward or something like that, or because there's an entanglement here. Who is tugging on you, group number two, energetically, intuitively? So this is somebody who has promised you that they would be back. Either they've said that to you, or you just felt that intuitively. Maybe you probably are no contact or separation or something, had a falling out here. And this is someone who feels like they maybe never got their final chance with you. And this person is actually, most recently, has been feeling extra sensitive about you. So you may have even been feeling this person's energy more frequently lately, or more like stronger lately. And it actually is because this person has been feeling your energy more strongly lately. And this person has really been going through something in life here to where they do feel like they're kind of on the up. Like maybe they lost themselves for a while, or they went through something challenging for a while, but now they feel like they're on the rise up. They feel like they're healing from something, or they feel like they're getting kind of their energy back, or they're getting better with something. And so they feel like on an energetic level, they feel they're tugging on you because they feel that they've gotten closer to your energy because they have raised their vibration, if that makes sense. So this is someone who, something about Walmart here, or Target, or something about shopping. I don't know why it's coming up, but yeah, this is somebody who feels actually almost like prepared to do something. This could even be in the physical world too, depending on who it is for you. As always, it could be different groups of you, but it's almost like they're showing me somebody on the marks, get set, go kind of thing. And they're like ready to take action towards you. But I'll keep going here because I don't know if this is in the physical world or something kind of energetically here, where maybe someone is getting ready to approach you energetically, or it's like, again, the energy is accumulating kind of and getting closer together. But there is definitely somebody here who's getting closer to somehow coming into your life, coming back into your life. Yeah, this feels to be for most of you, the prominent person coming up is somebody that you did have a past with or history with. And I'm hearing that song Breakfast at Tiffany's, and there's something where this person has not been able to let go of the idea of like what the two of you could have been together. And again, maybe they had lost themselves for a while, so they couldn't see that, but they are very much actually tugging on you because they hope to have the chance to kind of redeem themselves here. This person could play chess, okay? It could also be that there's a kind of a strategizing going on right now on their end. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who, it's different than pile one here so far, because this feels like someone who actually is, for most it is the fact that they're getting ready to take some kind of action in the physical world. And it's like they're really understanding kind of on a deeper level like what this connection is. It may not be that they have all the answers, but it's somebody who, it's like they're figuring something out though. They are figuring out who you are or what you mean to them or how they feel about you. I'm hearing couch surfing. So for some of them, they could have been couch surfing for a while, or they could have, maybe they are now, I don't know, but maybe someone who lost their home, or they just are that type of person who travels a lot or adventurous. But that could also be that they did go through something kind of difficult. Yeah, I'm hearing I've turned the corner. So this is somebody that has turned the corner. They've gone through some kind of growing. They've gone through something to where they feel like they're in a better position now. And I will ask in a little bit why they're tugging on you, but I'm just going to get this first, this information. But this person, yeah, they've turned the corner somehow in their life. I'm hearing something about sister. Maybe you know them through your sister or through their sister. Or they spend time with their sister, something about a sister. Yeah, this is actually really, really interesting. This is kind of specific. This won't be for everybody, but I'm seeing that they could have like either a large family, or they could have a lot of people that actually at this point are supportive of them. And they could almost be like helping this person with advice on how to approach you or re-approach you. If this is, for a lot of you, it's like I feel like it's a past person, but take it as always how it's going to resonate. But it's almost like people could be helping this person to like sort of compose a message to you, or to give them advice. Maybe this is something that, again, maybe you knew their family or their friends or something, or they're just trusting the advice of somebody, which doesn't feel to be bad advice. Yeah. And for another group of you here, this could be somebody new, okay? It could be someone that you met recently. There's going to be different groups, or it could be a separate person now coming up. Like I said, there could be more than one. But if there is a new person that you met recently, and especially if they identify with some of the things I've been saying, this is somebody who feels like they don't want to miss out on this opportunity with you. And they really do feel like they want to keep going with this connection. And this is someone who is tugging on you energetically because of that, intuitively. But a lot of you are feeling this person, whoever they are, regardless, you're feeling them because they are feeling you. You're feeling this person because they're getting ready, it seems to be, or planning and preparing to say something to you. Could be an apology, could be an approach, could be whatever that is, though. It feels like they're preparing, though, for something. Yeah, and I'm seeing this person this seems to be like really on the brink, sort of, is what it feels like. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you do hear from somebody very soon, maybe after watching this, or in the coming however days, months, or weeks, I should say. But it feels like there's something to where this person here is like really feeling almost giddy about you, or almost like an excited feeling about you. I'm very curious to see soon why they're tugging on you, because this feels, yeah, let me see. Who is tugging on you? This could be someone who's part of your soul family. I'm even hearing past life, something to where you do have a soul bond. Obviously, this is kind of what the intention was for the reading. People that you do have a spiritual connection with, and this is somebody who's a part of your soul family. I'm hearing practice what you preach. So I don't know, maybe this person's trying to, again, take action in a better way. Maybe they've said something. Because remember I did say in the beginning too, this may be someone for some that had I forgot what I said, something about a broken promise or that they'll be back. So maybe they're wanting to like apply that kind of, or put that in action, what they want to give to this connection now. Something about Disney World or Disneyland. This person could, this is super specific, but they could work at Disney World or Disneyland, or something about the corporate Disney World or Disneyland. Yeah, this person feels that, again, I'm getting this like almost nervous sensation around them. So if this, it depends kind of on who it is for you. If this is someone that you have known, and I will get some clues at the end and see what details so you can kind of narrow it down. But if this is someone that you've known before, I just lost the download now. Let me keep going. Who is intuitively tugging on you, romantically speaking, Spirit? Who is intuitively, telepathically tugging on group number 2? Something about a tree house here. Yeah, this person, they could have gotten out of a relationship recently. For some, they may have been in several like failed relationships, or they may have been someone who like things never worked out like with other connections, or it seems like this person's in a very like fresh new energy. They could be recently single. It seems like they are, yeah, like in that kind of new energy. And for some, this is again super specific, but they may have cleaned up their life somehow. Could be like some kind of rehab program I'm getting, or if not, it's just that they've, I don't know, it's like they're crisp and clean now. There's something to where they want a do-over, or they feel like you're somebody that inspires them to be a better person, kind of, especially maybe if it's a new person for that part there. I mean, both really, but there's something to where I'm hearing Atlantis. So this could be a very deep soul connection, okay? For those of you who resonate with Atlantis energy, starseed energy as well, I'm hearing somebody who's a deep part of your soul family. And so it's makes sense to why you would be feeling each other intuitively, because you have a connection that spans over many lifetimes. It could be very ancient love, a very ancient connection. I'm hearing, let me get this right, or I need to make this right. But it feels like I keep getting this sensation of like a message or a note or a letter or something that they're trying to compose, and they like want to make it right. So they want to make that letter right. Or if it's not a letter, it's just like they want to make things right. But they do actually feel quite, again, like inspired to do so with you. Let me actually go in now to see why, because I want to see, why is this person tugging on you energetically, intuitively for group number 2? Spirit, can you give me the why? Why is this person doing this or tugging on group number 2? What do they kind of want from the viewer? Yeah, this, for those of you who's a past person, it's because they have completely kind of, it seems to be emerged from like a swampy lake. I'm seeing like a swamp, and they want redemption. They want to prove themselves. They want to come clean with something. And on a soul level too, this person may have actually had to be in a lot of karmic connections or karmic relationships or karmic situations, family, whatever that is too, where they were kind of swimming in the swampy lake for a long time. And they seem to, you know, like on a soul level, again, they've somehow come out of that. They've mastered that. They have put that behind them. seems pretty like complete. Depends on the timeline you're at. Maybe they're still going through it, but for a lot of them, it feels to be complete or nearing completion. And this person, that's the reason why, is because I keep hearing that, can I make it up to you? Can I make it right? So they want to make something right. They want to make something up to you. And I'm getting to, like I was saying about like the soul level, this is like kind of like a justice energy too. This person, you actually may need to hear from this person, especially if it's someone that you do have like a history or past with, for your own like growth too. You may need to hear from this person so that you can also set yourself free. So it's a deeper level here, and it makes sense too with like the ancient connection, because this feels like a very strong soul connection where the two of you had always met for a reason, or you did meet recently for a reason. And the reason for that you met is so that you know, there's many reasons, but I do feel like kind of the bottom line of it is that this person owes you something. Not because they owe you like that, but it's just like a sense of sort of, I don't know, somehow you need to hear this, or you need to receive this from them. And universally speaking, kind of like karmically speaking, that's what the universe is also assisting with. So that's why basically that they're feeling you so much telepathically and energetically. And for this, it is something to where most of you, it's going to translate into the 3D world. So on a more basic level, like the person and why they're intuitively feeling drawn to you is because they've been thinking a lot about you, basically. They've been thinking a lot about speaking with you, talking with you, rectifying things, resolving things, making things right. And so that's why you're kind of receiving that frequency from them. Why is this person feeling group number 2 energetically? Or why are they thinking, or why is this person connecting with group number 2 intuitively and energetically? Or who's tugging? I forgot the question. Who is tugging on group number 2 and why? So why, Spirit? Again, the same information. I'm seeing somebody standing under a big rain shower, and I'm hearing judgment. So yeah, it's like a huge cleanse. That's why. And they may have not been able to see you clearly before, or they may have not been in the right position before to make this right with you. And so that's the reason why. And again, it's almost like there's a force beyond their understanding which is guiding them. So they may not, probably don't know it, but it's something where like, it's almost if you picture, because I keep seeing this person sitting and writing on a paper, and they have this like big like guide or spirit over the top of them, egging them on, like, yes, you need to do this. This is what needs to happen, kind of. That's what it is. And they feel pulled because of that certain spiritual, intuitive guidance towards you. This person also wants to catch up, I'm hearing, and they could want to just really like have fun with you again. They may want to be around you again. They really feel a certain pull to you, but this doesn't even feel to be in like a heavy way or any, it feels kind of like a lightness to this. Like it feels kind of like a good energy, actually. Yeah. And again, this person feels like they have made mistakes. Definitely, that's just keeps coming up here. This person feels like they've made mistakes. They chose wrong. They may have treated you poorly. They may have something here where they just that's kind of what it is, simply. They just want to make it right. They just want to make this right. And I am getting to that they actually quite literally could want like a second chance. And that's going to mean different things for different people, because I'm not really getting like a specific, it's almost like it's a broader sense here. So it could be that this person wants a second chance to be, you know, like partners. It could be that the person wants a second chance to be friends, even for some of you. I mean, not that they only, I'm not saying that they only see you as a friend. It depends on your situation, but others of them could want to have a second chance at just sort of where the two of you started in the beginning. There's just something about redemption here, and just that it's time. There's also a divine alignment here. And some of you, if you chose this pile, you may have been resonating with some of my recent readings, especially the ones that are speaking about like you as the viewer and how, you know, you're going through a lot of big changes and activations, because I do feel like this could be a parallel path with this person. And so there's this feeling of like the stars are aligning. There's some kind of deeper purpose to this. And so again, it's not even that this person's sitting there and they're not even the main, you know, driving force of this. Like it's kind of like group number one was a bit different because it was more so that that person, I think what came up was that they also had regrets, but it was more of like they were still stuck sort of in a feeling. This feels different. It feels more like this is someone who feels a sense of freedom towards you now, or they feel like they can do more now. Yeah, so the same information keeps coming up. So let's see if we can get any more detail. So Spirit, could you show me some details? I'm hearing Southwest Airlines. Could you give me some details as to how this person is going to know who they are? How will the viewer know who this is? Can you show us any specific details? I have no idea why I'm hearing spelling bee. This person could be a very sensitive person. They could be a very kind person. You may find that they're emotional, or that you just know that they have a sensitive side, even if they don't show that right away. I'm seeing a flag here from a different country, but I couldn't catch what it was. But this person could be from a different country than you for some. This person could work with some tools. I'm not sure if they build something or if they like to work with tools. I'm seeing like drills and hammers and something sharp here too. I'm hearing the name Megan. Something about acting school or drama, like not drama as in the situation, but like drama class or something, or acting. I don't know if they're an actor. It's just for some. These details don't have to resonate. These are just for some people. This person could wear glasses for some. I'm seeing 2 pairs of whales. So again, very ancient connection here between the two of you. This person could, again, be very sentimental. They could even have, that's just specific, but they could have like a photo of you in their wallet or something, especially if you like were together for a long time or something like that. But they could just be like a sentimental person in general. This person could speak Spanish for a few. They could be bilingual, and I'm hearing specifically Spanish and English. This person, again, they have freed themselves recently from something, and you may see that somehow, or you may realize that, or you may know that about them. They have released themselves from something. And for some, it could even be like an addiction or something like that. Something about a grandmother's coming up here. Again, I'm hearing abuelo. Isn't that Spanish for grandmother, I think? So something about someone here speaks Spanish or is from a Spanish-speaking country. But grandmother in general, there could be something here about a grandmother that's either watching over you or them. Yeah, Spirit's not giving as many details for this, and they're showing me like the roll of the dice. There's something to where you probably need to go into your intuition for this one. Like you probably know what this is intuitively. I don't know why I'm seeing Hooters. I'm not sure if you work there or someone works there or used to work there, or if they used to go there or they go there. I don't know. For someone specific, you may have gone to school with this person, either in the far past or recently. I'm hearing Harry Potter. Someone here has a dog. I'm just seeing a dog by someone's side. Could even be you too, but there's something significant about the dog. Maybe one of you just really loves your dog, or there's a strong bond to a dog. I'm hearing Newport Beach. Something about anatomy. Again, I don't know. There could be something with school here. Someone could be in the medical field or in school for something like that. Someone here could play baseball or really enjoys to go to baseball games or watch baseball. This person could have a lot of friends, especially guy friends if they're a guy, like they hang out a lot with their friends. Maybe going to baseball games or watching sports. This person is, they don't talk, it's almost like this person has a bit of a, I don't want to use the word secret because it's not really secrecy, but there's something to where they don't talk much about you to these friends. Even though I had seen before there was people helping them, but there's maybe, I don't know if it's maybe their friends and that was their family, but there's something to where they don't say much like about you, and I don't know why that is. They're trying to keep this connection kind of protected, or they don't think that other people understand this connection, so why are they going to kind of bring it up to people like that? Especially if it's like, I keep getting like a guy here, and especially if they're like more sensitive than their friends, they may not like bring that up. Like they're not going to bring up that, you know, I have a telepathic connection with this person. Like the people will probably not understand that. This is super specific, and just take this if this resonates. This person could have in the past been a player. They may have even, again, just this would be confirmation for you. It's not going to come as a surprise. They may have been with a lot of partners, like physically, intimately. And that could be what they've been sort of healing from or stepping away from for some. Again, they have like a group of people that they used to live that life with, kind of, it feels like. And maybe they stepped away from those people, or they just don't resonate with that, or they don't like do the same things as those people anymore. Because I am kind of getting that little bit of a player vibe from this person that doesn't seem like they're in that at all now, but they probably were. Even if they weren't like, you know, with a lot of people, it's still like a player energy. I'm hearing financial advisor or somebody who works at a bank, I'm seeing. This person is very attracted to your body, especially your chest area, if you're a woman. Yeah, very sensitive person. But that's all I'm getting for you, group number 2. I really hope that this reading could resonate. I hope you could kind of identify or know who this could be. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. I'd appreciate it. And I'll talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love. Hello, group number 3. If you chose this flower here, let's go ahead and see what comes up for you. So you can just look at the flower, kind of infuse your energy into it. And let's see. So Spirit, tune me into anybody who chose group number 3, this flower here. So who is energetically, intuitively, telepathically, in a romantic sense, tugging on group number three's energy. So whoever's watching this, Spirit, the viewers, who is tugging on them? Who is tugging on you? Group number three. Any details you can show me, please, Spirit, about group number three, the person that has been intuitively tugging on the viewers. Any details, please? For some, this person could be kind of like a heavier build to them, or they could have just like a strong, sturdy body. Not for all of you, but for some of you. This is somebody who you've currently taken some space from, or you've been apart from, or you have space from this person, I'm hearing. This person feels like they do want to get closer to you, but for this pile, it's a bit different. Like they've all been kind of similar, but this feels like something where, I don't know, it's almost like they can't access you though. So this person may not feel like they have any more access to you the way that they used to. I am hearing this person could have been kind of immature. If you've already dealt with this person, that could be one of the reasons why you kind of let this person go or distance yourself from them. You may have felt like this person was kind of immature. And I feel like this person feels a bit misunderstood right now. They feel like they're kind of isolated from your life, or they just feel like the two of you, there's a bit of like a stubborn streak to this person. I feel like they could be kind of stubborn. I am getting this person's kind of confused. So we're going to look later as to why they're intuitively tugging on you. But I'm just getting so far, this person feels a little bit confused for some reason about you, or why this happened with you, or just the connection with you. I don't know. I'm hearing for some reason things remain the same. There's some kind of stillness to whoever this is that's picking or that's tugging on you. There's some kind of stillness here with them or with this situation. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if you're kind of like in a separation or no contact with whoever this person is. And I just feel like this person is seeing you from a distance here. And there's I wouldn't call it like sadness, but there's like I wouldn't call it resentment either. There's some kind of emotion this person's in where they feel maybe a little, again, confused, maybe a little bitter too, if something had happened with you. And I'm hearing this person wants to say hi to you. For some reason, I'm hearing hi or hello. So they may want to open up a line of communication. You know how like if you haven't talked to somebody for a while and it's like saying hi again sort of feeling, it's something like that. This person, whoever they are that are tugging on you, they seem to want to say hello to you. I'm hearing stop by for somebody. So if you live in close proximity to each other, or if you stop by each other's houses, they may want to stop by. This person is somebody who, again, there's like a stubbornness to them. There may be something to where they're a little bit resistant to change. Like they know they have to make changes, but they don't want to like admit that they're wrong. It could be somebody who has a lot of pride and ego, and they listen to some certain song in the car, or they hear a song and it reminds them of you. You may even share a certain song, or they could send you a song, or they have in the past. For some of you, this person, they honestly, it's almost like they're kind of viewing you as, again, I don't know if you've moved on or if you have other options or something, but they kind of view you as someone who is on the sort of outskirts or periphery of their life here. And they seem to be looking at you in that light that you kind of, you have so much to offer, like you have so much love and you have so much light, but they almost feel like they couldn't give that to you. So obviously this is someone that you probably know, otherwise it probably wouldn't be coming up this way. And for a lot of you, could even have been that you were in a relationship with this person, but just take it how it's going to resonate. But this is someone who I feel really hasn't felt this way though about anyone else before. If it's a newer person too, it could be someone that just feels like they met you and they've never felt this way for anyone else before, but they didn't quite know how to handle it. And this person, part of the reason too why they're feeling you energetically is because you are somebody who's one of a kind. And I am kind of getting that this person may have never met somebody like you, either because they never met someone that they felt this way for, or maybe they feel like they've never met someone that kind of opened their heart in a certain way. There's just something very specific and unique about you, and that's why they can't seem to kind of shake you or let this connection go fully. Or just stop thinking about you if it's like a newer connection maybe for some. But this person is somebody who kind of is also very independent. They could do their own thing a lot. They may be someone who maybe has a trouble with commitment, or they have a lot going on, but it almost feels like at the same time they don't, which is why I was getting that single, or I should say still kind of energy. They could be single, but who is tugging on you, group number 3, energetically, intuitively? Who's tugging on your energy? Somebody here could be from Canada. Yeah, you really, something about your energy is very light and open-hearted, and you could even be the type of person that like wants to live every day to your fullest, kind of, I'm hearing, or you have this glow about you, and they know that. And I feel like I'm hearing I'm up to my neck. You know how people say like, isn't it something like that? Or I'm up to my neck in things. So I feel like this person has a lot going on maybe, but they feel like you're somebody who, again, you have this glow to you. And, you know, again, I'm going to look and see why they're tugging on you. But I'm just getting this kind of profile of this person being someone who can come across a little detached, maybe even a little cold, or they just spend a lot of time alone, or they have trouble with commitment. There's something like that with this person, and they could even kind of avoid their emotions. But this feels like a kind of connection where they can't, again, shake you out of their mind though. And it just keeps coming up over and over that the reason for that is because there's something different about you. So I can see for a few of you, it depends on your situation, but for some of you, you could even be like older in life. Maybe you've been through a lot of connections and then they met you, or you, or even if you reconnected or something, or just someone here. And it's like, out of all those people, or even like failed relationships or divorces or things that have happened, and then they kind of came across you, or they thought back to you, and there's something about you that just is, that they can't pinpoint like what it is maybe, but there's just something so different about you, and that's why this person is tugging on you. For someone super specific, you may have planned like a date with them and they never showed up. Or maybe you did that to them, but I'm seeing that's just for somebody. It's like they never showed up to the date, or maybe they ghosted you. I'm hearing something about roofing. So this person could, work on roofs. Yeah. And for those of you who have known them before, it's almost like this person's frustrated with the thought of you that keeps coming up, or they're frustrated that they haven't been able to, again, let this go. And I don't know what happened here. I'm not sure if you are no longer interested, or you kind of have moved forward, or you had enough of their behavior maybe. But there's a reason why unless you're together. I mean, maybe you're together. I'm not sure, but it seems like there's some issues though. Or it's just someone who their emotional world is kind of back and forth. Like they don't know how to maybe juggle and handle like work and this and family and this. And they do feel a strong sense of friendship with you too. You know, maybe you're very supportive. You could be a very supportive person. Like you're always there for them. Excuse me. You always do things for them maybe, or you're always just there to talk. There's something here like that. And it's like they almost wish they could be better here for you, or they wish they could sort of give more to this connection, or they almost get frustrated with themselves. Who is this person who is intuitively tugging on your energy, energetically? This person could be someone who has trouble with change. You know, again, they could live in the same town for a long time, or they could have been stuck in a relationship for a long time, or maybe they still are. There's something to where they do the same things kind of every day, or they have trouble with change. And again, you represent this energy that is very inviting to them. You know, maybe you're not like that. Maybe you like to try new things, or maybe you're just somebody who offers a route that is different than that. You know, can open their mind more. For somebody super specific, you may have met this person at a time where they were involved with somebody else. And they kind of look back to how, yeah, this is really specific. Like, let's say that you met at a time where they were married or they were involved, and they look back on that time because they weren't happy in that other relationship at that time. And they kind of dismissed their intuition when it came to, you know, maybe leaving that connection, even though it was like a dead end connection, and they kind of missed their chance with you at that time. And so they almost have this regret that they should have pursued something more with you at the time, but they just couldn't cope with like the idea of that much change. I just saw 1222. It's something like that, where for some of you that's specific, but they just couldn't like bring themselves to end that other connection, even though it wasn't right for them. And so they feel like it's something where I feel like this person is kind of critical of themselves, though. They keep like kicking themselves about things that have happened, not even just with you, like with life situations, or they seem like they're kind of maybe they're just like a stressed person, or they're just going through something stressful right now, where they're kind of serious. Like they're not in a very like open or playful energy, or they have a hard time with that. So let's look and see why. Why is this person intuitively tugging on group number three's energy? Why is this person for group number 3? Why are they tugging on your energy for? What's the reason? Yeah, like I was saying, for some of you, it's because they can't have you. And I don't know why that is. They can't have you, or they feel like they can't have you. Maybe they just make excuses for themselves why they can't have you, but for some, they can't for some reason. And so they feel like it's kind of a thorn in their side almost, because intuitively, I mean, again, it may not be something that they're aware of, that they're tugging on you like intuitively, but when people do still, you know, think about you or hold on to the idea of what could have been with you, then it does translate into, you know, they're tugging on your energy. So, and that's kind of why this person still is in your energy field, because they haven't seemed to, again, come to terms with like something about missing a chance here with this. Why are they tugging on your energy for? Yeah, this pile is different. This one is not so much that they like know that they're doing it or that they're actively doing it. This is more of like, how to put it, like the reason that you're feeling it or that they're tugging on you is actually that you're picking up on their frustration about you. So them being frustrated about this whole thing and being frustrated within of having an unfinished element to this is making you feel their energy, if that makes sense. I'm also hearing because they want to try, but again, this person's kind of like skeptical or something, or it's almost like someone's creeping in the background and saying, I want to try, but I'm still not ready or something, or I want to try this, but don't pressure me. It's something like that where they hope to have the chance kind of to open this door fully or to reopen the door if you would be open to it or if you would let them. I'm seeing the movie. I have no idea I think it's called Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I'm seeing that movie, so I'm not sure if that movie is going to mean something or that storyline or plot. I really can't remember what it's about. Why is this person tugging on you? Because they still have I'm seeing the card from my messages deck, and it says flame, the fire is still burning for me or in me for you. So this person just still has a flame for you. They still have a fire for you. They haven't been able to kind of put out that fire that they have for you. This is also super specific, but I'm hearing something like I overreacted. So if you had like an argument, or if the way that things ended between you both was someone here, probably them, maybe overreacted with something, that also is another reason, because they may feel unsettled about that ending or that argument. Also, I feel like why, for some of you, this is also kind of specific, but this person could want to kind of become friends with you either again if you lost touch, or they're hoping that like the two of you can be friends while they figure themselves out. And that's up to you. I don't know. But it's like almost I'm seeing this person's going through still, they have changes to make. Maybe they're again up to their neck in things that they have going on, but they still want you next to them in the bleachers, like watching the football game. I don't know, I'm seeing that, but it's that kind of feeling to where they still want you next to them or in their life, but they also may just want to be friends to start with. Not because they don't have passion for you, but just because they get overwhelmed at the idea maybe of how to make this work fully. Yeah. This person's kind of they seem to be kind of a stressful person, or they have a lot of stress right now in their life. Why are they tugging on you? Because they want to also show you that they can be different, or that show you that they can change kind of. But again, it's not like a huge change. It's something like kind of a Knight of Pentacles type of energy, where it's a very slow movement to it. This is not the type of person that would jump in quickly to something, it feels like. Also, this is specific, but if you have moved on with somebody else, or if you are out dating, that also is definitely motivating them to tug even more on your energy, because they don't want to see you move on. They also want to be close to you physically. There's something about the kisses between you both. They want to kiss you. If you've already had like an intimate connection, or even if you just kissed before, they think about that, and that's another reason that they are tugging on you too, because they want that kind of connection again. Again, this person just feels good in your company, I keep getting, or they feel good around you. They like the feeling of being around you. Okay, so let's see if I can pick up on any specifics here. So Spirit, could you give me some specific details for how the viewer is going to know if this reading is for them? How will the viewer know? So any details you can provide, names, what things are going to mean to the viewer for how they know who this is. Someone here could be a pilot. Again, this person could be kind of, they have a hot and cold energy to them. They may even have a temper, just for a few of you, but they could either just have a temper or they may just be very hot and cold. Like one day they're this, the next day they're that. And I do think that's attributed to, or they're attributing it to their stress here. They could have a highly stressful job, you know, pilot, something like that I had heard. These details won't be for everyone, but this person could work at a restaurant. Specifically, I'm seeing fine dining, or maybe you do. Something about a furniture store. I don't know why this is coming up, but this person could have gotten a speeding ticket. Maybe that's how you'll kind of know who they are. Maybe they told you that they got a speeding ticket. This person could have a kid, maybe a son. Something about their teeth. They could have veneers, or maybe something they talked about with their teeth. This is also specific, but somebody could have lost a family member. This person may have lost, could be their mother, their father, something maybe in the last, like recently, or maybe last few years. I just saw 2222. Yeah, but for a lot of you, how you'll know is that you are at a distance. Doesn't have to be physically, but there's some kind of like emotional distance here, or something to where they shut you off or you shut them out, or some kind of feeling to where it's not like, I don't feel like this person is in the warmest energy right now, which is not to say that that's how they are. It's just something about that, something about the energy between you both, or just what they're going through right now. I'm seeing two people online, chatting online. So you may have met online, especially if it's through a computer. Like maybe you actually sit down at a computer and chat to them, or that's how you met. I'm seeing hockey. This person may have been originally introduced to you by a friend, or vice versa. Maybe a friend introduced the two of you. I'm hearing the name Stuart. Something about a car wash. I'm hearing the name Chelsea. Birmingham. Again, you may have a very physical connection, or you did, a very passionate physical connection for some. Something about a wedding, but it feels more like a wedding date. Like maybe either you were their wedding date, or they went to a wedding of a friend recently. Something about a wedding event, or maybe upcoming. I don't know what more about it, but something about a wedding event. but not their wedding. It's like they're attending the wedding. Something with a fall season. They have met in the fall. Like a sweater. This person was wearing a brown sweater or some kind of sweater in the fall. I'm hearing the song Take Me to Church. And this person could have like a really, like buffed chest area, I'm hearing. But I'll leave it here, group number 3. I hope that this reading was helpful. I hope you could kind of identify who this is. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below. I'd appreciate it. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care and lots of love.